everyone, welcome to the C-Pod and welcome to Pod Life. So we had some questions about the engineering room, or as we call it, main engineering. And that is basically, we have our living area, which is our main floor. But under the main floor, there's that half circular, like half moon shaped area under the pod. And that is where we have our engineering room. And that's where all the magic happens, really. That's where all the electronics are. That's where the batteries and the water tanks and everything else are located. So this is, my screen here shows the diagram of what's in the engineering room. We have these stairs that go down into the room, and there's various shelves. And we'll use these shelves for storage because I got stuff, you probably got stuff, we need a place to put our stuff, so this will give us that space. And we're trying to keep things as organized and clean, as tidy as we can, and it is an evolving science because the first one here is kind of a bit of a mess. If you look at it right now, it's not very orderly at all. But so what we have here, it's much better designed, much better laid out. We've learned a lot from making this unit, so we're putting all these learnings into this design. So here we have our batteries. This area here is our batteries. And then we have, these are water tanks to store drinkable water, fresh drinkable water. And some of these would be tanks that are storing water that we capture from when it rains. So they go directly into some of the tanks, and then they go on to do a few steps of processing, and that makes it to be able to drink the water. So right now in this pod, you can't drink the water from the taps. We need to do this extra step of purification, which we're working on right now. So it's going to have everything complete. And it's going to filter absolutely everything out of the water. So we'll be able to drink the rainwater. And then it's going to do some special things as well to add some minerals, some healthy minerals back to the water. So if you take out everything from the water, then it's called like technical water, and it's not super healthy water. It is water. You'll survive on it, but ideally, water has some minerals and other things in it that are actually good for you, but you don't want too many, and you don't want too many of the wrong things. So we're going to take everything out first, so we have a clean slate for our water, and then we're going to add back a few things that are strategically chosen to give health properties, so it'll be an improvement. And then we'll do a few other things. We might even have an optional hydrogen system to add hydrogen into the drinking water, which is, there's actually quite a few studies that show some of the health benefits of doing that. So it depends on what you want. Some people might want that, some people might not want them. I definitely want that myself. So I'm doing things mostly because I want them myself. So I'm always trying to find out what's the best way of having the best quality water. So that's definitely going in there. So we have our storage tanks for fresh water, for rainwater, for drinkable water, and then we have, these are our air conditioning units, and on the other side of those we have our water units. So these are these are saltwater tanks to store the salt water from. So basically, our air conditioning units use salt water as a coolant. So instead of using some very toxic coolant, we're actually using salt water. So I think it's fantastic to be able to do that. And it's like a heat exchanger system, so it saves a lot of power. And what else do we have? There's going to be lots of storage for boxes and other things you might have in here. So that's it. Pretty basic. It's pretty simple. To get it this simple took some effort to get it organized and structured. We're still doing some work to make some simplifications, add some more of our tech things that we need to put in here, but this is an evolving thing, and it's getting better and better. Like literally every day, this is getting better and more organized and more structured, and being brought closer to the point where we can really go into mass manufacturing with this. All right, so that's it. Have a good day, and we'll talk to you later.